Hello, 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 welcome back. That did not take me long at all. I'm so sorry to break up our conversation there. I'm hoping the audio still sounds good as well. And I do apologize for the interruption. I'm jumping back into the immersive double ear cup of it. There was a very nice comment just as we were ending the last session, though. I hope it will pick back up into this one. That Renala was very much in love with Radagon, and was almost broken when he left. We do get that impression from her demeanor that there was a massive heartbreak in her past, and I'm also now remembering that funny little song in her boss arena, though it's perhaps not so funny now, about her just trying to keep all of her children safe in her amber and in her shadow, her umber, is particularly sad after the idea that Radagon, after assisting in producing the children that she was proud of, said they weren't good enough and went back to the capital and abandoned her completely. So her concept of motherhood has been very badly bounced around. So we will need to wait until we come upon the Stargazer ruins to get the next little bit of Brother Corin's questline there. I'm so glad we caught up with our friends, and I'm so glad to see the Kyle Thomas in the chat. How do you be? There's probably a better way to make that pun. There's little bee emojis, and I was trying to make a pun, but it didn't. It just ended up sounding like a weird pirate come on. I didn't appreciate it. How do you be? So, we can continue back up to the mountaintop of giants and speak with Shabriri now, not Yura. How strange. It could be that one of these is the Stargazer ruins, like on a little precipice here. That would be a good spot for it. However, they could also be anywhere earlier in the map, and I'm just forgetting the name. I'm trying to think of any other quest lines we wouldn't want to push further without completing. I know there's a couple of people I haven't seen in a while, like Nepheli. I don't know where Nepheli ended up. Let me check very briefly. We last saw her in Round Table Hold, I think, so I'm not sure where she is in the overworld. Alright, we found her at the stone bridge at the village of the Albanorex, and we, I thought, defeated the Omen Killer with her help. We should be about there in her questline. We did not give her the potion when we were doing Ronnie's questline, and then she just left, I thought. We did give her the Stormhawk ring. So I'm not entirely sure where to pick her back up. It does, however, say that after you defeat Morgott, which we did, you might want to go back to the Stormvale throne room. Let's check down that way just in case. We recently defeated Morgott. They kept changing her location with patches, like the in-game game patches, not the NPC patches. I like that clarification. Interesting, so they keep jumping her around.
Now, I can I?
Yeah, I suppose so. I still don't know why you keep asking me about it. But I would love these bandit manchettes. Yes, please. Can't believe I haven't cleared him out of items yet. Shameful of me not to clear him out of items. There. Was too many clicks. Alright, sure. Why not? There. Now get out of here. So it could be that I never had any of them in the right place, because it's the note in the questline guide specifically says after you defeat Morgoth, all 3 of them will be in the throne room. And it's like, So I know the 3 they're talking about specifically are Gatekeeper Gostock, Nepheli Loux, and what's his name? Kenneth Height. Maybe I need to speak with Kenneth Height to get them all to move here. Let's see if we can find him. We've spoken with Gostock. There's a nomadic merchant. This was Kenneth. Check if he's there. Cut dialogue for that guy. Oh, and then my laptop betrayed me. Is that he is actually Godric's son. That would explain the stomping on Godric's body, I guess. That's very interesting, though. An ungrafted scion? Alright, check up in his usual spot. It does look like he's standing up there. See if he's got anything to say about where to find Nepheli. Hey, Kenneth.
What is
Height!
Have you put your misgivings to rest?
Oh yeah, I remember now. He asked me, "Hey, I'm the worst person to work for ever. Would you like to pledge your service to me?" And I was like, nah. But now I'm sure that's a requirement of his questline. Let me just double check where this all leads to make sure I'm not rubbing Harry back by the end of the night. I've been in this situation one too many times. I know how it ends. Always rubbing oily Harry back by the end of the night. Alright, clear Fort Height, speak to Kenneth atop the battlements. This is done. Give Nepheli Loux the Stormhawk Ring. This is done. Defeat Morgoth, the Omen King. This is done. And rest at Godric the Grafted's site of grace after defeating Morgoth. Okay. That seems simple. Explain, please. After defeating, give Nepheli Loux the Stormhawk King. Rest at the Godric the Grafted site of grace. Kenneth, the Gatekeeper, and Nepheli will all move to the Stormvale Castle throne room, where he will tell you that he will eventually return to his fort. So I thought we had already given Nepheli the Stormhawk long before we defeated Morgoth. I'm going to go ahead and pledge my service.
I shall await you at my fort. We shall hold the ceremony. I see great things.
Alright, he'll meet me at his fort. I'll trust that. Oh, is he ungrafted? He seems to be missing his left hand. I never even noticed that about Gatekeeper Gostock. I take it back. He may have been grafted. Alright, I know we already did talk to him at the fort, on the battlements at the fort. Whether or not I pledged my service was up in the air, but I'm wondering how this will lead to anything new. I don't need to kill you guys. I'm sorry, I just got distracted. Alright, Kenneth. Where you be? Where ye be, Kenneth? I'm going to find you and tickle you if you don't reveal yourself. Reveal yourself now, save yourself the tickling.
I suppose you must have seen it by now, yes. The
I sure have.
state of my fort.
What a dump.
Oh, indeed, it is a foul fate for a land to be without a ruler. And one must be found with haste, and not that awful Godric, but a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave.
It's me, isn't it? I'll do it then. Lord of Limgrave.
I'm sorry to have lifted your hopes, but I haven't the authority to raise you to knighthood.
Aw, boo. My
great
knighthood
Kenneth Hyde
hangs in the
receives
balance.
his sincerest apology. But now, I must begin my search post-haste.
I guess I'll just
for a
have to be
true
Elden
and
Lord then.
stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave.
You know who I think might be a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage is Nefeli. Something to think about. Yeah, something to think about. Okay, so Morgott is dead. Kenneth is reclaimed to his fort, though I swear we did this. It must again be me mixing up another person's playthrough that I saw. I swore we were already here. So I apologize for my faulty memory, Kenneth. Your fort is yours. Let me jump back here just in case. And if not, we'll check the round table hold to see if Nefeli's at the bottom of the stairs. We'll get there. Oh, we'll get there eventually. Gostock. Yep, he's still spanking his dad.
Now,
Can't stop Dad spanking. Still nobody in here. Yep. Alright. Checking the round table. Because maybe if I did not return Kenneth's fort to him, I also did not give Nefeli the Stormhawk ring. I mean, these are likely possibilities at this point. Hey.
Miss Ash.
It's nice to see you.
I can smell the ancient storm. It reminds me of my first.
That's crispy, right?
In this ash, it reminds me.
Weird. So then, have I just not defeated Morgott? Was that an illusion? I thought we had defeated Morgott. Maybe all of this had to be done before you defeat Morgott? I don't exactly know why I'm not getting that next quest transition. Though it did say to rest at the Stormvale one. Let me try this. It said specifically to rest at Godric the Crafted. I know I was messing myself up with those bell-bearing hunters in the same way, that I was going at night, but you have to rest at night in order to activate them. Alright. Side of Grace. And then he's gone. Now we're getting somewhere. It's a little bit finicky to have someone's quest progress completely rely on that sort of thing, but I appreciate it. Now we see just two of them. No, there's Gostock. It's like, oh, where's Gostock? Hey.
You, is it? Haven't
Now we're
seen
getting
you
somewhere.
in
Thank you for
quite
bearing
some
with me.
time. As you can see, I'm the new lady's attendant.
The new lady? Nefeli, you gorgeous champion.
Besides, I like it round here. Lady Nefeli still fair of heart and countenance.
Devastatingly good in a fight. So that'll help. Nefeli, I'm so proud of you. You are the Lord of Limgrave, eh?
I must thank you
Tell me more.
for your aid. I told Father I would be with him no longer. I remembered the vow I took when I first became a warrior, so many moons ago. This land is much like the one from which I hail. I will call upon the storm to drive away the foulness that has settled on the winds.
I'm so proud. Kenneth,
Nice to see you after so long.
pity to see you here. I mean,
Sound, I take
nice.
it? Good. Ah, quite. I have indeed selected a new ruler. Lady
She is
Faye
exquisite.
Strong and just. Worthy of the burden of Limgrave's lineage. Such is the sincere opinion of I, Kenneth Height, no less.
Oh my god, the opinion of Kenneth Height? Why, I put great stock in
But
this.
I plan on returning to my fort afterwards, at which time I can fulfill my
To
own
live a
promise.
quiet life of
Raising you to
berries.
the glory of knighthood. I hope it is just as wonderful as you imagine.
Did he say, come see him at his fort later to get my knighthood? Or I am going to my fort and you also get your knighthood? I should probably check in with him later.
I share command of the castle with my lady, at which time by raising you, I hope it.
Alright. You enjoy sharing the castle with the lady?
Still, so I can loot all the corpses. I'll let you take a look at the goods if you fancy.
Gostock never changes. He's always trying to figure out how he can turn the... Ooh, amazing get. Yes, please. What a great thing to get at the end of a quest. That is like the most powerful legendary weapon smithing
Again,
component.
I am. Some call me by the title of lady, but I remain the same woman underneath. Though I have now I cannot express how much you've helped me.
That's two. Ooh, jump for joy.
I would gladly lighten your burden. Farewell.
I look
will
forward to it.
remain to summon the but your guidance surely lie elsewhere.
For the time being, at which time I can by raising
All right.
you to. I hope it is.
Everybody out of dialogue?
I will remain, but your guidance surely lie elsewhere.
Everybody out of dialogue. Good, good. Alright. We got 2 ancient dragon smithing stones. I think they're at the right spot now. I think that's the end of their quest entirely, but hooray. Memories. Memories of this decapitated dragon and everything that means. Alright, so that is great. Anyone else we desperately need to check in on before proceeding to the mountaintop of the giants? It has been a while since I've talked to Ronnie. I know we left her last down the Ainsel River. Let's check back down here real quick. This has been a session, or 2 sessions now, of picking up my old strewn breadcrumbs, of which there are many. I do appreciate your patience in what is not a very combat-heavy adventure. Having said that, now I'll be soundly thrashed. So that way is to that, like, star creature that is quite good at his job of killing me. We got some sort of doll of Ronnie down here. I forget where we found it exactly. Talk to miniature Ronnie. Yes? Yes.
Oh, a dogged fellow, aren't we? Or is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls? Fine.
Sometimes.
Fine. I had
Is there any
expected
shame in
any
that?
soul to recognize me in this guise, but now the cat is out the bag. I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name
Sounds
of
like
Rani
fun.
the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook
What did I do?
disobedience in this matter.
Just because you turned into a doll isn't my fault,
Perform
Ronnie.
for me eliminate the name of Rani. I will not.
Okay. So eliminate the baleful shadows. Are you gonna put something on my map for that, or am I just gonna grope about for baleful shadows? What do I need more of? Vigor? Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, obviously. I'm a little bit tempted to put some more into faith, but I really shouldn't. It's just, I'm never going to have enough faith for that to be worth it. So let's do this for now. Alright, so I think this is how I ended up here, if I'm remembering right. I just don't quite remember where I came from. Did I float in on a dreamboat? Either way, I know we're headed towards the massive Starman, waiting at the end of the canyon. He'd like to come and greet us, but, well, he thinks he might blow our minds. Alright, I can summon... Clayman's harpoon? Ooh. I don't know if I'm old enough for that. I don't know if I'm old enough for the Clayman's harpoon. God, it's good to be standing behind a wall. Arr. Kill him quickly so that you can hide. Yes. Devastating. Alright. Got a big old mother bloom back there. Some nascent butterflies. Alright. Do little goat maneuvers. Stop your goat maneuvers. Think you can wiggle your way into my heart with these little goat maneuvers? No. No, sir. I don't have healing equipped. That's why. That's why things are weird now. He almost got me on that return spear thrust. Or whatever the opposite of thrust is. Alright, a 6 and a 7. I see that typo there. I had to know. You love a good pooning. I mean, I happen to know. It's true. I do love a good pooning. One of my guilty pleasures. Really, my mouth tried so hard to say poongers. Like combine pleasure and pooning, but that's... You should never combine pleasure and pooning. If you value your life. Ouch. It hurts me so bad and much. When you do your little space techniques from the stars. Alright, so there's a waterway down there. I can just ignore the massive insectual beastie. So insectual. But I would like to take him out, if that's Is that possible? Donk. We good? Good man. Alright, Somber Smithing Stone 7. I'm assuming he doesn't come back, but if he does, we'll give him a warm welcome again. So there's the waterway down behind him, and then was there another way out this way? I know there was some poison bloom somewhere. Yes, there's the poison bloom. Ouch. Fair enough. All right. Allergy season, I understand. It's madness, too. Ooh, it's not just poison. You ever meet one of those plants out in the wild that just makes you lose your mind? Oh, actually, this is my first one. Alright. I'll wait out here where I can remain sane. Remain sane, for goodness sake! It was way too early to get back in there. You good? Alright. So much insanity to share with the world. Stone sword key. Got some herby goodies. Managed to hang on to our sanity. Just barely. Clayman ashes. Lovely waterfall. And that seems to be about it back here. Let us then go down the waterway behind the insect. Or whatever I'm supposed to call him. That's probably rude. But you've got pincers, you get put in a category. Alright, we did get those. Down we go. The Flame of Frenzy spells that do madness are quickly becoming your favorites. They have a nice balance in ranges. I would love to get into some madness magic. That stuff looks weird and awesome. I love it. Alright, is that one of those ants? It must be. Must be one of those ants. I do apologize if that's a thing that skeezes you right out, personally. Try to kill them quickly so that they don't reproduce. Alright, we've got coffins. We've got wings. We've got coffins and wings and damn near everything you could think of. I hate the way your head looks. I don't mean to be rude. I hate your head. It's also very sturdy. Alright. That's the sturdiest noggin I've ever seen. He's knocking on heaven's door. Alright. That was my face a minute ago, before you made it your playground. That's where I kept my identity. Alright. Looks like a giant coffee bean, though. Now I want to brew his face. Let's have a little light. Peregrine. Almost combined Peregrine and Meriadoc. Peregrine! That doesn't really work. Are you T-posing? You sick T-posing Hey. What were you doing? What is this? They've got gravity magic. Where did you learn that gravity magic? I want to get all of their stuff. I want to grind right here until I have all of their stuff, because they look neat. Alright, so there is another insect hanging down there. Assuming we have to get behind him on that wall to do anything. Let's try to make our way down. No torrent, okay. It's a nice spot to hide. That looks like a no-go. Alright, there is a chest there. Don't drop too early. Check up here quick. Didn't pronounce that right. Okay. Like a very lethargic duck. Somber smithing stone 6. T-posing to establish dominance. I felt it. I felt the dominance being established. Oh, sir. What a pose. Wing of Estelle. That looks like a very fragile thing, and yet I'm imagining it's devastatingly powerful. Just jump straight down from here? Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's a good idea? Let's try to land on this little thing. God, I'm good. Alright. Hey, it's me. Ouch. My fanny pack. You bruised it. You bruised a lot more than my fanny pack on that one. Fine. Do what you have to do. I'll be over here. I'll just be over here. It's hard to dodge that for some reason. So many pincers. He does not lean back down. Does not lean back down in time. There you go. Alright. There is a ton of stuff to grab down there. Items, etc. it looks like they could surprise me with another boss at any time. Sure. Seemingly nothing back here. Alright, is there a safe spot to jump down? It's probably fine. Let's hope for better. Alright. Some more clay men. I'm not seeing any other hangers-on from the ceiling. Ooh, a merchant. I'll happily take the opportunity. Map of the Ainsel River. Oh, lovely. That is our first time getting a chunk of the map out here. So far, our underground section has been exclusively contained to Mohg's domain and to Nokron. So nice to start seeing the rest of this. So it does look like there's an elevated city of sorts. I wonder if that's a sister to Nokron out there. And then there seems to be maybe more connecting these points. We'll check for another map fragment.
Is someone there? A customer?
It's me.
Well, how long has it been?
Oh, 6? 7? I'll take all the prisoner stuff, yummy. A nomadic warrior's cookbook and perfumer's cookbook. Lost ash of war and a celestial dew. Delicious. I don't necessarily need these, but just to spend the money, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. What a treat it was. Alright, moving on. This is so much fun exploring a little underground section. Glad we're back on some progress now, rather than just cleaning up old news. But so nice to be back on track with Gold Mask and Nephili. Bubble magic. My favorite. So many of you. Would you like to maybe truce? Trucey timeout? Trucey timeout from the bubble magics? You still got me. Run! Run from the bubbles! Alright. One more guy. And then the rest of his friends, who I hear now, over here. And then all of these guys too. Sure, they never end. Ouch. You've got excellent fisticuffs. I got a real close look. Alright, so that's where the water begins. I'm assuming it's not fatally deep. At any point, for any reason, some people were trying to climb their way out of the water, and they were all holding magic grease. Alright, some more up there. We got a passage here. That leads to the Ul Palace ruins. Sure. Quick check down here. So that's leading on to the second seeming area, where we do not yet have a map fragment. I would love to catch a sight of grace back here, if such a thing was possible. Seems like heavy enemy territory, though. No. Alright, stuff for me. Formic Rock, Immunizing Horn Charm, that sounds interesting. Raises immunity, probably good for a scarlet rot situation. Said to be a budding horn, the ancestral followers believe that the horns of a long-lived beast. I don't know why they have that description on every one of these, and I keep reading it as though it's new. Fair enough. Resistance to poison and rot. So about that site of grace. I mean, now that there are basilisks in play, surely you don't want me to go without a site of grace, do you? That would be so cruel with the basilisks in play. Where are we headed? Besides to the den of the Smoldering Butterfly. What a gorgeous spot. And oh my god, that's a lot of scarlet rot. Okay. What have we here? Assuming I should not jump down. That's the first thing I'm assuming. Maybe there's no other way. That looks amazing out there, though. So maybe we have to come up through that river rather than this dry area here in order to get in properly. If we can't find our way along the river, I'll try jumping off the cliff. When the time comes. Soap. Makes me wonder if soap may help you against death blight. Or whatever it is basilisks do. Or is it a coincidence? Could it be both? No, probably not. Alright, there's the last of my caffeine for the day. We're on the downslope, I promise. It's almost over. Don't worry. Oh! Missed him good. But at least I made up for it with that second spin. Fine, you may have your babies intact. I care not to shatter your eggs and dreams. It's getting a little dark in here. Ooh, it's getting a little dark. Now it's even darker. Why'd you do that? We got a stake of Marika. In the absence of a sight of grace, I'll absolutely take it. And nothing. We're good. Been going for about 45 minutes here. Hopefully we'll at least get to a sight of grace down in Ainsel, even if we don't find the second map fragment just yet. I have loved exploring a new area with you guys. Thank you for coming along on the journey with me. Oh, wow! It's another one of our fancy Nox throne sitters. What's about to happen to me? beneath your feet and such. Are these actual corpses at one point? Or are they just very stunning statuaries? I'm gonna assume actual corpses. Oh, it's another dragonkin. The dragonkin soldier of Nokstella instead of Nokron. Okay. Aw. I do remember these swords being a little on the short side for someone so tall and gangly. We'll do our best. Get him in the thigh meat, right in the tender thigh meat. Oh, that doesn't look good to be standing in the water near. Water being a conductor of electricity. Gotcha! Gotcha, you bandaged kneecap such and such. Frozen lightning spear. And an achievement. Defeated the dragonkin soldier of Nokstella. Thank you, Mimic. And a sight of grace. Ah! Ah, the relief it washes over my face and back. Like relief might. I should check in the water, and I should check beneath our giant friend. Let's look in here real quick. Not enough. Good. Alright. Anybody have secret soap for me? Secret soap. No secrets. I wonder what we're looking at down there exactly. There is another sight of grace at the base of the waterfall. Seems like it's not a very safe way to get down over here. Open. Alright. Great ghost glovewort. Is that like the final evolution of Spirit Ash? I don't think I've seen one of those items ever. Interesting that this goes down. And is that another pincer man hanging from there? Let's check. I can't really tell what it is. It must just be eggs and a vine or something. Doesn't look like one of those space pincers. So I don't know how to get down there safely. We do, however, have the ability to get back here anytime we need. Via the Sight of Grace. Hermit Merchant, good. So let me check back out just before the entranceway, see if there was another route. Because I don't feel like we've reached the end yet, and yet I'm not sure where to go. It is very interesting being in a what seems to be obviously natural cave after so much time spent in carved ruins and such. So I might need to get out this way. I need to be in that pool of water in order to reach the second map section. I don't know if I could get through there and then follow the river all the way up and maybe around. It's probably a waterfall here, too, just like it is where we were just standing. So it might also be that I have to get into this structure and then can elevate down. I'm not entirely sure. Let's check back around this way. See if we can figure it out. The baleful shadow Ronnie wanted you to fight is back by that first malformed star you fought. Like the very first one where we were talking to her doll, or the first one ever in my session, which was like another cave somewhere. I can definitely go back to where we found the doll. As I would love to defeat said baleful shadow, absolutely. How did I miss this? This would have helped me so much. This is exactly what I need and was looking for. The one where you were talking to a doll. Awesome. I will run that way. Are my bloody finger eyes at work? Okay, back here. Ainsel River, Maine. Where we were talking to the doll. And I am looking for a baleful shadow. Do those look like those Medusa shadow folks? I wonder. So I'm assuming I go this way? Does look like our pincer gentleman does not respawn. I appreciate that. Excuse me. So, follow the river. We do have a poison bloom back. I'm assuming that's where we went. No, that's where we went. So, did we not jump off here? I'm assuming it's just a dangerous-looking waterfall, if that's the case. Refresh my memory. I'm assuming it's not down there. Is it this far away from the spot where we talked to Ronnie, though? Or have I missed it already? Because this is just taking us back to where I was, effectively. Don't see any other pathways there we could have gone, so we're just ending up back where we were. This time we'll go out this way, getting to some actual ruins. As well as a little treat for me. Nokstella. Fantastic. So this must be the sister city to Nokron. I like that Ronnie's quest sort of seems to center around those two locations. Thus far. Alright, ground floor, we've got some sort of ant riders, perhaps? Perfumers on ants? Oh, not perfumers, but Nox. Amazing flowing mercurial sword, folks. I really want their armor as well, if that's a possibility. They have a really nice look. Alright. No goodies neath the waterfall. I do see what looks like a site of grace up there. I should probably take advantage of it first. If I didn't already on the way down. Nice. Alright, this is perfect. I'm so glad we have access to both underground cities now. I have a pretty good view of this one. Looks like an arena out there in the water. I'm not sure what that might be used for. If anything. Plenty of Nox to fight. Up the stairs to a fog wall there. There's also an even bigger building out across the bridge. Ooh, the juicy possibilities. Let's go up here first. The shuddering breath she used as she died made me a little uncomfortable. I hope she's okay. In the afterlife. There you go. Gently down to death. That's right. Okay, none of these are actual... Oh, good. One of them is an actual... Whew. Ant's skull plate. Must be one of those very, very hard ants we were fighting. And it must be a shield. I like it. Go well with the ant spur rapier. Better check, just in case. Better safe than sorry. For nascent butterfly, yes. Totally worth it. Nice. Nice little chain reaction effect there, if I can get one of them down. Yeah. Ooh, you are dual-wielding ant spur rapiers? That sounds awesome. I think I have the frozen needle and the ant spur rapier, typically. Because I don't have duplicates yet. Yeah, I should probably check all the way down there. Give me a second. These guys have shields. Or little faces, perhaps. It's getting a little pointy in there. I wish there was some way to get through that shield. Come on. Expose your buttocks to me, so that I may win the game. It's a little bit hard to get past them. It will expose nothing. It's probably the right answer here. Probably better to expose nothing, just in case. It's really finicky about their protected side. Even parts of the unprotected side that seem to have no shield whatsoever, fully protected. Alright, what do we got here? Ghost Glovewort Pickers Bell Bearing. Fantastic, so we can get new kinds of Ghost Glovewort from the Round Table Hold Crones anytime we need. I think I have one other, like a bone peddler or something that I never did deliver, so I need to remember to do that. Quick check around the back. Puddle kind of looked like a huge gap, just dropping down to nothingness. Archer Ashes, fantastic. Everyone needs a little H. John Benjamin in their summoning queue. You have been calling your current build the Mad Dexterian. Dual twin blades with madness augments. Oh man, that sounds fantastic. And effective. Ah! Hey. How dare you exist? How dare you choose to live in defiance of nature? That is a thing. I don't know how I walked right past it. Alright. It's a large sphere headed our way. Is it sentient? Yeah, totally sentient. Wow. That's the first one I've seen that hasn't just run on a preset track. We have a stone sword key door. We did get plenty of stone sword keys on the way down here, so we may as well. Here goes the ball. Oh, nice block. That is an interesting style. Double shields with spikes. I like it. Alright. Hammer time. Come on now. Good move. I'm fascinated by them. I can't wait to grind out their weapons and lore. Nothing, nothing, something. Night Maiden and Sword Stress Puppets. Puppets like Celavis is, rather than proper spirit ashes. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright. This should be fine. Little shortcut. And then we'll take on the big ball. We are over an hour for our second session here for the day. I had better try to get some lunch started soonish. It's heading near that hour. But I do appreciate all of your time so far. This has been a really productive feeling session. Made a ton of progress here. Goodbye forever. 951 souls. Yes, please eat. Oh, I appreciate that. I will, I promise. Alright, so did we just knock this right out of play? Great. Lucky me. While we have the opportunity, let's take advantage and go up to where the ball was originating from. Ew, the ball was originating. Apparently, Mary is offering her Muppet Pupper as food. Yum. Little Aria jerky. I would never. Not poor Aria. Alright, door does not open, if indeed it is a door. It is a door. If you pronounce it correctly. What's this? Gap between the buildings. No special items. Fine. Fine. We can, however, go in here. Replete with sexy thrones. Oh, as many sexy thrones as you could ever wish for. Quickly before they get their shields. Yay. Wow, really? Still. Do I need something ranged to take that out from just making more? Probably. Yeah, probably. Alright, Somber Smithing Stone 7. Ball is down. Interesting choice, Ball. Stay there. Yes, good ball. This does not seem like a safe place to stand. We good? We good all around? Oh, shouldn't have been there. Sure, I got a little blood on me. I'm not sure whose or how. Just fought like a metal ball and some mercurial droplets. So I don't know whose blood it is. Seems to be nearing an ending point of sorts. A boss arena, let's call it. Are they going to give me a steak of Marika? By any chance, could I beg you, could I plead for a sweet, sweet steak? Alright. Take it easy on me. I'm just a little boy. Silver Tear. Good job. Good job, Mimic. Wow, nowhere close enough. There you are. What do you have for me? Hooray! The Moon of Nokstella. That is a talisman? What do you do, my friend? Increases memory slots. Incredibly good for a sorcerer to have more spells equipped at once. This talisman represents the lost Black Moon. It is interesting. Renala worships the moon, which is almost given the reverence of like an outer god itself. It doesn't seem to be sentient or communicate with you, but she worships the moon and learns magic from the moon as if it is like her spiritual master. And then Rani, that would be Renala from the... Sure, have a potion. From the Raya Lucaria Academy. But Rani, her daughter, seems to have learned dark moon magic, not traditional Raya Lucarian moon magic, but lost dark moon magic. And it makes me wonder if there is an actual second moon. Is there a lost secret moon that Rani literally learned from, or is it more of a conceptual thing? I'm not entirely sure. So that wasn't a boss, certainly, but it was a nice little ending battle up here. Where would I need to go next? I guess the fog gate I saw was like halfway up. I kind of want to say it was lower than this. And we never did appear in front of it, so maybe that's what we're looking for. Let's head the other way from the ball. We took care of its upper platform, I think. Fought all of its many, many droplets. You like how I jump for joy every time I see a treasure chest. I'm never gonna get over that prompt button not being the prompt button. Apparently. I keep trying and trying. Alright, we did go down here. There's nowhere to go. No help to me. But thank you. Alright, checking over here. Oh no! I've been locked in with a ball! I can't even see where it is, because it's trapped me in this corner. We're just looking right through it then, alright? Wasn't very cinematic when you can see through the enemy who's cornered you, but I still appreciated it. Great Ghost Glove Ward, fantastic. I have a lot of Spirit Ash upgrades to do. You really went balls deep there. Well, thank you. I'm glad somebody noticed my efforts. The chat has become so saucy all of a sudden. It's all just butts and different kinds of spherical objects. What's happened to us? I love it. So where was that fog wall? I know we saw it from below at one point. And now I have lost it. Maybe it was here? That could be the fog I was thinking of. We definitely got what we need from that, though. So, okay. I mean, we could kind of consider that to be fairly well explored, I think, but I'm sure I'm missing something. We'll figure out what I'm missing. It was a very good session of progress. All manner of goodies and items. Let me check real quick if we didn't, and I can't recall. Was it just that one? For some reason I thought we got a second new one. It might have been the Immunizing horn charm I was thinking of. Not a problem either way. So this keeps taking us up. We've definitely gone there. I don't think there's anywhere else we need to go besides south out the waterway. So what we were originally looking for was a way, I think, to get onto that walkway, where a Nox person is descending the stairs. That would put us above the throne. How do I safely get down there? Kinda looks like that line of water is about the same height, so if we can just get down one level, we should be fine. Let me see if there's any stairs. I'm assuming there must be an actual named boss down here somewhere. There are the stairs. Did I go in here yet? Must have. Good, good. Alright, yes, I remember now. We went up the stairs first. We have the entirety... Ooh, ouch. Didn't mean to jump so forcefully. We have the entirety of the rest of this level I'm standing on now to explore. Give me my item. There. Alright, I'm seeing a corpse in there. I'm going to assume that means we took care of it. Let's go this way. And if we can just find out what lurks at the end of this pathway, maybe we can find another site of grace, or if it turns out to be a boss, hooray. And then I will leave you for the day. Thank you for so much of your time this morning. I'm having an absolute blast. That's definitely where we need to be. With all the mimics, we could check up that staircase. Quick look out here. And that's why the snails are hiding things. Celestial Dew? Why not? I'll Celestial Dew it. Nice maneuver. And again. Come on. Jump over the wall. Nice. Oh, get back here. You with your evasive skills. That hurts every time you get the double. Really, every time. Alright, Smithing Stone 6. Looks like another site of grace on the far side. Drawstring grease. Good, we have that site of grace, I'm sure. The original Nokstella one. Alright, looks empty out here. Not seeing any herbs or anything I need to grab. Let's head back through the underbelly. Got the snails cleared out of there. How about over this way? Yay. More snails than I'm quite comfortable with. Oh no, what am I gonna do about the snail ambush? That is sure to happen. Oh, any time now. Any old time. Okay, fine, don't ambush me. I feel unimportant. God. You've got them glowing eyes. Serpent arrows. Everybody dies. Everybody's gonna die sometime. For you, why not today? Just think about it. I really like this area. It's such a weird combination of lore and things. I love it. Ouch. Hurt me in my back. Right in my back. Nice. So many projectiles whizzing past me. Alright, so that's letting water out. I wonder if it's the other side of a waterfall we saw. Hi. Guess who doesn't have a shield equipped? Yeah, it's me. It's me who's doing that. I made that decision. Let's check up this staircase real quick. See where this leads us to. Perfect. This was that walkway we were spying down on. Eh, 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 eh. Eh, eh. All right. Item. At least they were whizzing past me. Yeah, I appreciate that. Could be much worse. Alright, back into the mimic fray. Here we go. Perfect. Chained reaction. Chain reactioned. One of them, at least. Chained reaction, no. Risky, but fun. Looks like another golden seed up there. Yes. I love it when a plan comes together. Well, that didn't work. I mean, it did for you, and bravo, but I had no defense. A little hard to tell if there are items in the shimmery silver bloodgrass. But I like the shimmery silver bloodgrass a lot. I'm not criticizing. Alright, we have more mimics. We have what looks to be maybe an elevator over there, as well as a tower structure and a big bridge over this way. Is there any way up to it? Doesn't really look like it. Looks like elevator tower structure only. Alright. Quick check back here. It's a little bit of a dangerous pathway to take when giant ants are chasing you. Yep. Oh, a bit of a dangerous one. Nowhere to go there. Alright. Guess I may as well collect their formic rock now that I've killed the rest of them. Yoink. Thank you for this formic rock. I intend to form it into something quite iconic. Oh, the shame! The shame of it! Boulder, why? Chris Redfield, I need you! You boulder punching wait. Sorry. There you are. Alright, we got another rider out there. Couple more mimics. Getting to the end of our journey. Shame. There's something so satisfying about that when it works out in your favor. When you really just don't have to do anything but watch them all die in a perfect sequential order. Ah, brings peace to my heart, watching them die like that. Alright, elevator building. What do you have for us? I guess we should take out the last Guardian Rider as well. Okay, fine. Get back here. Nice move. I wish you could do some of that stuff when you have the sword. All you can really do is the one swooshy whip technique, and that's great. I appreciate the swooshy whip. How did I not already destroy you folks? Tell me. Bye for now. I don't know why you didn't take your friend with you, though. Thereby ruining my sweet, sweet gesture. Now take your friend with you. Yeah. Don't ruin my sweet, sweet gesture. That's it. Beautiful. Alright. What do we got here? We are just behind the massive throne. Madam, my service, my loyalty, pledged to you as always due to your massive size. I know I'm in good hands, because I'm literally in good hands. They're huge. What do we have in here? It is indeed an elevator. Goes down. Alright. We're already pretty far down, but continue, by all means. Lovely. Puts us right next to a site of grace. I really appreciate that. Alright. That should be my sign to go get some food, but I think we're right on track to get into the second map area of the Ainsel River here. We explored most of Nokstella. I'm not sure if there's more of that city on the other side of things, but we will see next time. I will meet you guys here for more underground exploration, and that waterfall is just going to continue to drown everything out, so keep walking around looking for a place where it's not so whooshy. Here, it's not so whooshy. Thank you guys for your time. I had an absolute blast slashing and hacking with you. I cannot wait to be back underground. If I have another chance... another chance later this afternoon, and I will be back and we can continue to explore the caverns together. Until then, it is food time. I hope you guys have a great Sunday. I will see you again soonish, as soon as possible. And yes, so cool to see you again. Glad you could catch another stream. Thank you guys for all the suggestions and hints and such. I still haven't found that baleful shadow, have I? Speaking of suggestions and hints and such. We'll keep looking next time. Much love to you guys. I will see you soon. Smooches until then. Bye.